Hey, my two friends are idiots. Can you guess what we will be doing today?
Are we going to humiliate Donald again for 13 minutes?
Shut up, Joe. Today we will see what the U.S. presidents would look like in Disney cartoons.
And this is the correct answer, Donald. But we will still joke about you and humiliate you.
Guys, watch this video to the end because today you will see a lot of funny posters.
Joe, with every sentence you say, it seems to me more and more that you are suffocating.
Pensioners, stop quarreling. Let's start looking at our posters. What the hell?
Fat Donald is driving. Caution danger.
Shut up, you are finally two Indians. This looks super cool.
Donald, this looks on par with the fact that you will jump as hard as you can into the sea. These are two dangers, and when you are behind a car, you think that you are a biker and are driving 300 kilometers per hour.
Barack, I was born to ride around the city at night and pretend that I'm a cool biker, so shut up. I don't forbid you to jump on palm trees and eat bananas.
Hey, look at the poster. Fat Donald is sitting in the car from the cartoon cars.
I feel sorry for this car because it has to carry such a carcass on itself.
You do not understand anything because you are already old. You only know how to read a magazine about home and garden. This poster looks like a Hollywood movie.
Look at Donald's face in this poster. I think he's up to something bad, but I like that it looks thinner than Donald's in real life.
Donald, you're an idiot. You stuck a wooden steering wheel into the window of this car, and you think that the car will drive. Nothing will help you.
Joe, nothing can help your mom because she was eaten by polar bears. Guys, I think this will be the best poster today for one simple reason. It has me on it.
Donald, my ultimate dream in life is to make at least one video without you. So I hope your internet will be turned off and my dream will come true.
I can congratulate you, Barack. Your dream will never come true.
Donald, looking at this poster, the only thing that comes to my mind is that you are going to the store for a burger, but your hair is done.
Yes, Joe, I have the most perfect hair. It's always styled and clean, and you two old pensioners will soon lose the last of their hair.
Donald, that was sarcasm. Your hair looks like a bird's nest, although I'm not surprised to see that on you. This is already normal for you.
You're just jealous of how cool I am on this poster. I still don't have enough black glasses to get the full picture.
Shut up, Donald. And so, gentlemen and Donald, I propose to rate this poster and move on, because there are even funnier posters ahead of us.
I'll give this poster a 9. It looks good, but Donald ruins the whole picture. Dear friends, if after watching this video you run out of memory on your phone, know that it's Donald's fault.
I'll give this poster a 9 too. It looks bright and rich, but I feel bad for this car, especially when Donald is on it.
You don't understand anything about beautiful posters, two Neanderthals. I'll definitely give this poster a 10. It's amazing. And
guys, don't forget to write a rating for each poster in the comments with us. We read absolutely all comments.
Joe, what happened to you?
What happened to his eyes? Joe, you look like a crazy grandfather who is attracted to fish from Disney cartoons. This looks like the scariest horror movie. If there was a cartoon about this, I would see a psychologist.
Shut up, two idiots. It's just a poster. I'm not attracted to fish from Disney cartoons. Sometimes I wonder what's going on in your head. I think it looks scary.
Joe, just look at this poster. It looks crazy. And it feels like you took 50 pills for your mind, although in real life you look exactly the same, but you still communicate with ghosts.
I'm surprised how horror has not yet gone crazy under such a president. And in general, how did Joe become president of the United States? He's more suited to being a farmer.
What? Farmer? Barrack, you idiot?
Yes, Joe, you could be a good farmer, walking pigs and herding goats. You would be among your own.
Donald, I think you should go work on a farm and walk the pigs because your mom is one of them.
Wow, Joe.
Joe, you're a parrot.
You are both parrots, pensioners. Stop quarreling and let's take a closer look at this poster. He looks very strange, although if Joe is on this poster, then it's normal for him.
Look at the face of this fish. It seems that it understands that the old grandfather wants to eat it. Like, who feels sorry for this fish?
Guys, this poster actually looks colorful and bright as if it would be the best poster today.
Joe, it seems to me that at your age, everything looks bright and colorful.
Imagine if the poster depicts what's going on in Sleepy Joe's head. Imagine if right now he's eating innocent fish in his head.
Barack, the only thing I can imagine now is how a herd of an African tribe is running after you.
Guys, I have a story about how Joe fell asleep on the street and fell into the sewer. If you're interested, I can tell it.
Oh no, Donald, you don't need to tell that story. After each of your stories, I turn to 20 psychologists and not one helps. And then there's the story with Sleepy Joe.
Guys, I suggest you rate this poster. I'll give it a 10. It looks cool and unusual. In any case, it's better than Fat Donald driving a car.
Joe, this will never compare to that poster where I'm driving a car. I'll give it a 9. Joe went crazy and started eating fish, but I like it.
I will also give this poster a 9. It looks epic, but I am sure that the poster about me will be much better. You two pensioners will be jealous of how handsome I am on the poster.
Barack, you are so beautiful that it is impossible to see you in the dark.
Cashier, seriously!
Barack, I take it back. You really do look the best on this poster.
Stop! It's Donald!
What? This poster has a tiny version of me mocking the cashier. Barack, I will remember this poster in my old age.
Why am I a cashier? When did I become him?
Barack, I think this poster shows your future for the near future. You will be a cashier and you will be pestered by a fat boy named Donald.
This sounds like my worst dream.
Barack, I really hope that you will work as a cashier tomorrow. I will come to your store. I love it when you suffer.
Look at Barack's face. I'm most interested in why he has black lips. Will he eventually become completely like a black spot?
Joe, you are a brick. Shut up.
Barack, the profession of a cashier suits you. I still don't understand how you and Joe became presidents of the United States. Joe should be a farmer and you should be a cashier.
Look how Donald looked as a child. Even in childhood, he was fat as a walrus. If I were a cashier and such a customer came to me, I would also sit upset like Barack.
Guys, write in the comments if you would like to watch a cartoon about how I interfere with the cashier, Barack. It would be epic and funny.
Guys, imagine how the situation on the poster will change if Donald turns out to be the director of this store. I think this is Barack's hell.
I wanted to see the poster where Barack will be the courier for the full picture. I think that with his age, it will be difficult for Barack to find a good job other than as a cashier and courier.
Stop mocking the young, handsome guy. You two are pensioners. I suggest you rate this poster and move on.
I will give this poster a 10. This poster looks like a dream come true.
Today, we learned another terrible news. Barack's lips are turning black. This was to be expected. He grew up in an African tribal family. I'll give this poster a 10. I feel bad for Barack.
Why did I get such idiotic friends? What wrong did I do?
Nothing, Barack. It's just that Donald and I found you in the sewer. We felt sorry for you, and we took you away.
I thought it was a huge ball.
Donald, hockey player. What the hell?
Wow, guys, this looks crazy cool. A hockey player's suit suits me very well, stick in hand.
Donald, I'm surprised they were able to find a hockey player's suit in your size. I think it was made to order. The workers spent all their materials on it.
Shut up, Barack. This poster makes me look confident and I'm not afraid to go out on the ice. I'm sure you would be afraid to go out on the ice because it's white.
What? What are you about, idiot?
Donald, I'm surprised that the ice hasn't cracked under you yet, but the poster shows your first seconds on the ice. I'm sure that in a second the ice will crack all over the field.
Guys, the ice would not have cracked. I would have started playing hockey and won. If Joe went out on the ice in skates, he would start chasing imaginary friends.
Donald, when you jump into the pool, such a wave is created that you can flood half the world, and you also tell us that the ice will not crack under you.
Look in the background. How many people came to watch Donald flop his belly onto the ice?
Hey, pensioners, pay attention to the numbers on my hands. The number 20 means I'm 20 years old.
They got 1 0 wrong when they wrote this, Donald. You are 200 years old.
Hey, what's wrong with Donald's eye? It seems to me that precisely because of this poster, this video will take up a lot of memory.
Guys, you don't understand anything. I'm a professional hockey player. My middle name is Puck, Donald Puck.
Donald, it seems to me that you were a professional player not in hockey, but in the colony.
Donald, I can't even imagine how you hit the puck in hockey. Do you lie on your stomach and fly towards a person or what?
Barack, if you hurt me, I will sit on your mother. Just keep this in mind as information.
No, you will not do this.
Okay, Barack, stop making fun of Donald. Let's appreciate this poster. I'll give it a 9. It looks scary because the ice is about to crack.
I agree with you, Joe. Donald is like a walking nuclear bomb. He needs to be kept under supervision. If this video gets 2 likes, we will take Donald to the zoo.
I didn't expect another monkey, Barack. I'll give this poster an absolute 10 because it looks great, just like the first poster I saw in the car.
What's going on here?
This looks like my dream. A crowd of employees are bothering Sleepy Joe. I shed a tear of joy.
Looks like all these guys are unhappy with the salary that Joe pays them. If I were in his place, I would run out the window.
Why do all these guys look so strange? It feels like I'm standing not in an office, but in a mental hospital. What happened to my work colleagues?
Joe, I'm guessing each of them ate your mind-blowing pill.
Guys, I'm most interested in what the little boy is doing here and why he also looks like he took a Sleepy Joe pill. This poster is breaking my head.
Guys, this poster looks like my worst nightmare at 40 degrees. If I saw this in real life, I would take a double dose of my special pills.
Stop what? This is someone's face. What is wrong with him?
Perhaps these are Joe's employees or some kind of sect. They walk around Joe like Neanderthals and shout something to him. Although I'm not surprised that Joe has such friends.
Idiots, I don't have such crazy friends. It's just a poster. Donald, if you want, I can remind you about the poster where you play hockey.
Guys, it seems to me that no one would want to be in Joe's place. Imagine a situation when a crowd of people is shouting at you. But Joe is lucky he's already old and can't hear anything.
What you said?
You see, I told you so. Even my great-grandmother can hear better than that old fool. How he was allowed to rule America.
Barack, stop mocking Joe. I want to remind you that you lived in the sewer for 20 years. You couldn't talk and ate leaves. Joe and I took you in and gave you a white shirt.
But why a white shirt?
You were like a black spot. You were invisible in the dark. And Joe and I decided that you were missing the color white. Guys, I suggest you rate this poster. I'll give it a 10. You can always look at three things: how the fire burns, how the water flows, and how sleepy Joe suffers.
I'll also give it a 10. This poster looks even weirder than that poster where Joe is chasing fish. But I love it when Joe suffers.
You two idiots, it's time for you to go to the hospital if you like to watch me suffer. I'll give this poster a 7. These idiots ate all my pills.
And so, dear friends, the presidents of the United States and I again looked at what we would look like in Disney cartoons.
Also, write in the comments which poster you like the most.
And like this video, if you think Barack is an Indian,
Donald, shut up!
booga booga black Indian.